Hey YouTube, this is Gary with Liberty Road Defensive Pistol Training, and today I have with me my lovely wife, Tina, and we're going to give you some advice for new shooters, okay? You're a relatively new shooter.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily new, but kind of inexperienced.
Yeah.
And you never grew up around.
No.
You didn't grow up around guns. You grew up in the Air Force.
Yeah. I was an Air Force brat.
Yeah. Moved around a little and never had the chance to really get into that. Never had
want
that.
to.
Never. Yeah. Never. Okay. And then you met me, and it's downhill from there, right?
Yeah. There you go.
All right. So I taught you how to shoot.
Yes, you did.
Okay. And what was that like?
Crazy.
Yeah. So you'd never shot a gun in your life before, and one day I take you to the firing range, and you're going to shoot. And what was going through your head there?
I don't want to do this.
Were you scared?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was scared. I didn't want to do it.
Intimidated?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the big mistake that I made when I was teaching you how to shoot?
You gave me a big gun.
Exactly. Okay. So cardinal mistake for firearms instructor is to put a large caliber gun in the hands of somebody who's never fired a single shot. And I made that mistake.
Yes.
Of course, that was a long time ago.
It was. It
I've
was about
evolved.
10 years ago.
I've evolved since it was longer than that.
Oh, I'm sorry, 15.
Yeah. So, how'd you do?
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. All right, she picks up the gun, a full-size 1911 45, never fired a shot in her life, scared to death. Picks up the gun, lines up the shot, squeezes the trigger, knocks the X out of the bullseye, lays the gun down, and says, "Okay, I'm done," and walks out.
I didn't want to do it anymore.
Okay, I guess so. So, any rate, so I gave you that big gun. You handled it. You sucked it up and put your fear aside and made the shot. Made a damn good shot.
Yeah.
And you shot several times since then, but not regularly.
No, I don't shoot regularly.
A few years ago, went out and got you your own gun,
Yeah.
and I let you pick it out. I explained all of the ins and outs of stuff. What'd you get?
I got a Springfield Armory XD40.
Okay.
Full size.
Okay. Why?
Because it was closer to the 45. I'd been shooting your 45. You have an XD45.
Right.
And I'd been shooting it, and it was the closest thing to what I was used to shooting. And the price was right, so.
Did you shoot good?
Yeah, I shot okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of things were you thinking about? The price?
The price, it felt better in my hand.
Yeah. So out of all the guns, we tried a bunch of guns when we were looking for
We tried a few.
which one, and that's the one you shot the best?
That's the one I did.
All right, so the first piece of advice was find an instructor who's not going to put a large caliber gun in your hand. A .22 is fine for your first shot.
Right.
And the second piece of advice is before you buy your gun, go shoot some. Shoot a bunch. Different calibers, different types of guns.
Yeah.
You really like the SIG.
Yeah.
And I think
did like the SIG 226.
I think if we'd had the money to get the SIG 226, we would have, but it was twice as much as the...
Yeah, as the XD.
Yeah, so we decided to get the XD. But the thing is, you went to the range, you rented a bunch of guns, you shot a lot of guns to get a feel for them, and chose the one that you shot the best.
Right.
So the next piece of advice, what's the next piece of advice that we should give to a new shooter?
Practice.
Practice. Exactly. Don't just buy the gun and put it in your purse or glove box or
In the safe.
whatever and not shoot it. Practice, because Shooting's a skill,
Right,
and it's a perishable skill.
right. So if you don't practice, you won't do it.
How do you know what to practice?
You get an instructor.
Okay, so the next piece of advice is get an instructor, get some training. The training will teach you what and how to practice, and then go practice.
Right.
I guess that's probably the top three.
Yeah.
Find a good instructor, one that knows the ropes. Do your homework, take some time and evaluate some guns before you buy a gun, and then get some training and practice. Okay. Women can shoot.
Yeah, we can.
Women can shoot good. I'm going to tell you, women can shoot every bit as good as men, maybe better, because women are more patient. They have to be, because...
We have to put up with them.
Exactly. So, get your practice. What would you say if you were talking to women, wanted to say just a couple of things about shooting, what would you say to women?
First off, if I can do it, you can do it. And just make sure that once you get your gun, go to the range, practice, because you're not going to be able to defend yourself when the stuff hits the fan if you don't practice and know how to aim it and pull the trigger, and you have to know the safety so that you don't hurt yourself.
Okay. All right. So when you get your gun, get training, practice, and become proficient at it, whose responsibility is it for your personal defense? Is it mine?
No, it's mine.
Okay.
You're responsible for your own defense.
Okay. So you're responsible. If you're responsible for your own personal defense, you should get some training
Yes.
and learn how to defend yourself.
Yes.
And the idea that cops are going to defend you, what do you think about that?
They might, but you're there at the scene, so you really need to defend yourself, because it might be too late if you wait for the cops.
So who's the first responder?
You are.
Exactly.
Whoever's at the scene, that's the first responder.
Exactly. You get the choice. Personal defense boils down to this choice. You can choose to be a victim, or you can choose to be your own first responder. It's your choice, your responsibility. What else?
That's it, I think.
That's it? All right. All right, YouTube, for Liberty Road Defensive Pistol Training, I'm Gary. This is Tina. And y'all have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, I'm Gary Dillingham with Liberty Road Defensive Pistol Training. Thanks for taking the time to watch our videos on our YouTube channel. If you like the videos and you find the information you get here useful, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're in the Fort Worth area and you'd like to take a pistol class or to get some personal one-on-one training on the firing range, then just follow the link in the description to our website, find out about pricing and availability, and drop us an email and we'll set up time to make that happen for you. Remember, the responsibility for your personal defense belongs to you. You can choose to be a victim, or you can choose to be your own first responder. The choice is yours. Thanks for watching.